Hello, my name is Jacoby Issachar, owner and CEO of Creative Mind Productions. Do you lack focus? Do you lack motivation in your day-to-day conduction? Tired of finding yourself in a position where you're really not accomplishing or reaching specific goals, tasks, or missions that you currently have? Tired of telling yourself, why am I in this position? Why is this happening to me? Why am I not motivated? Why do I not have the self-confidence to go about these actionary steps to live the life I want to live, to accomplish what I need to accomplish? If this is you, this video is specifically made for you. What we're going to be identifying today is the understanding of focus and motivation, how this applies to your life, and how you need to apply these specific attributes within your personality, within your day-to-day conduction to actually obtain a more fruitful life, to be able to express yourself freely, to be able to accomplish what you need to accomplish without a bunch of hype and irrelevant information and irrelevant nonsense that's not really going to benefit you. So that's why today we're going to be defining what focus and motivation is for your personal growth and development here at Creative Mind Productions. So first things first, we need to be able to define what focus is. So focus, the center of interest or activity, the center of interest of your activity, what you are interested in, your level of conduction, your activity in which you conduct yourself. The state of having or producing a clear image, a state of having or producing a clear image, knowing what must be done, knowing what needs to be emphasized, elaborated upon, okay? 3, pay particular attention to. You need to pay specific attention, particular, specific attention to, like your health, for example. If you don't take care of your health is not going to take care of you. Your immune system is not going to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to examine what needs to be focused upon in your life. Okay, so we have to define the synonyms. Okay, the focal point, center of attention, subject, concern, subject matter, topic, point, aim, or point. So I'm gonna focus on this, your center of attention. Now, if you have a goal, a mission, a purpose, or you're a student, for example, you need to do an essay. If you don't have the motivation to go about the wherewithal, it's going to be hard to accomplish it because you don't have the zeal. You don't have the center of attention because something is obviously preventing you, either by influence, a problem, or a situation. And it always correlates back to the health, and I can't stress that enough, because you are what you eat. If you're not hydrated, you don't have the basic necessities of nutrients and minerals in your body in which it takes to sustain life, you're not going to be motivated because you're not going to have that energy drive to be able to accomplish such activity. So, center of attention, concern, subject matter. You must understand and have a clear interest of an activity. Pay particular attention to, because if you're not paying attention to it, it's not going to get done. You know what I'm saying? This video is not just making itself. I have to put myself in a position and record a video for you to see a video. That's an action. That's motivation. That's focus. I need to focus on this. And this is why I'm going to show you what focus means, because we're going to elaborate and define what focus and motivation is today. So, motivation, the reason for your action or behavior, the reason, there has to be a reason why you lack motivation, because you're supposed to do something and you're not doing it. That's the problem. So, you need to imply enthusiasm, excited interest in and enjoyment of something or someone. And that's the thing. A lot of people are not excited. They're not enthusiastic about things no more. They just, oh, I gotta do this. I gotta go to work. I gotta pay this bill. I gotta go over here. I gotta finish this test. I gotta study these books. That's right. I mean, if that's your current situation, do it. But that's the thing. You lack motivation because either you're lacking in nutrients or you're lacking in focus. So, synonyms to enthusiasm, eagerness. You need to be eager. You need to have passion, zeal, energy, spirit, interest, and commitment. That's the thing. Commitment. You need to be committed in what you do. You need to be focused on what you do. You need to examine what you must do in order to accomplish what you're planning on doing. And that's all it takes. Like Nike, just do it. But at the end of the day, if you don't have the motivation or the energy or the wherewithal to go about it, it's not going to get done. So watch this. Motivation, I made it multifaceted for you to understand what I'm bringing out today, because this also applies to devotion, great love, or loyalty. You need to actually love what you do, because a lot of people, they work these 9-to-5 jobs and they hate what they do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm telling you right now. Right now, I'm literally making a sacrifice of my life to do this, to create value for my business, to help you grow as a man or a woman. You understand? Through personal self-development in regards to a business, in regards to yourself, your health. You know, and that's the thing. I'm willing to separate myself from a 9 to 5 just to focus on this business to help benefit you. You see, a lot are not thinking like that. They think like, okay, I need to trade my time for money and I'm gonna be good for the rest of my life. You see what I'm saying? A lot of wealthy people did not get rich working these 9 to 5s, man. They went about their own business. And that's what I'm telling you today. It takes motivation and the wherewithal to go about these actionary steps. And you need to have devotion, great love, and loyalty in what you do. You need to love what you're doing, man. Because you're just going to waste your life doing irrelevant things, man. And at the end of the day, you're not even going to be happy with yourself. So what's that? You know what I'm saying? So look at the synonyms: commitment, love, and care. Now, this also applies to dedication, which stems from the word dedicated. But dedication, devotion to a specific task or subject. Be devoted, be committed to a specific task or subject. If you're not committed to it, it's not going to get accomplished. You might make an excuse, I'm going to do it tomorrow. You're not going to do it, man. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? So watch this. Dedicated, devoting a lot of time. That's the emphasis. You have to dedicate time. That's one thing a lot of people do not understand. You have to put in the time. You've heard that saying, you're getting what you put in. Just straight up to put that saying to the side and really dissect it, you got to put in the time, man. If you don't have the finances, but if you have the finances, you don't have to put in the time. You see what I'm saying? But if you don't have the finances, you have to put in the time, regardless of the fact. Besides finances, you have to put in the time. And that's the thing a lot of people don't understand. They're not willing to put in that time. And attention, paying attention, focus, okay, to a particular task or subject, a task, study, job description, exam, you know what I'm saying, relationship, focus, being devoted, paying attention to, okay? Now, when you look at the synonyms of dedicated, being committed, enthusiastic, firm, steadfast, loyal, and faithful, look at that. But see, a lot are not faithful in what they do. That's why a lot of relationships don't go anywhere in life. That's why a lot of people, they get fired. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people, their lives are miserable because they're not steadfast. They're not loyal and faithful to what they do. And that's why they hate their life, because they hate what they do. So how about we go about the actionary steps to actually love what we do? Now we must identify what we love to do. If you're an artist, your trade is art. If you're a poet, your trade is poetry. If you're a mathematician, your trade is a mathematician. If you're a music producer, your trade is a music producer. If you're an independent artist, your trade is an artist. You know what I'm saying? If your trade is a caring and respectable, loving mother, that's what you're gonna do. You see what I'm saying? If you're a businessman, you're gonna be a businessman. You're gonna love what you do. But if not, what are you doing? So watch this. We must understand that motivation has some synonyms too. Motive, force, incentive, stimulus, stimulation. We must be able to stimulate, you know what I'm saying? And penetrate past any stumbling block, past any emotion, past anything that is limiting us to move forward. Now, you have to identify it, though. I can't do that for you unless you tell me what's going on. I could give you the consultation, but you must identify yourselves. What is your biggest hindrance? What is preventing you from accomplishing what you're trying to accomplish? So this applies mainly to inspiration, and this is what I'm going to put emphasis on today. Because if you lack focus or motivation, you lack inspiration. Now, we must define specifically what inspiration is. You know what I'm saying? What you need to apply is inspiration. The stimulation within the mind of some idea, feeling, or impulse, okay? Being inspired. You see what I'm saying? Having the energy, the commitment, the zeal, the force, stimulation, which leads to created action. Now, a divine or holy presence which inspires. So, when you're not doing anything and you have an automatic, not really an epiphany, inspiration to do something, either by music or something you saw or something you heard, you go about doing it. You see what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you've heard a song before and it just motivated you to, go work out or, do this, do that. That's the inspiration I'm making reference to. You need to learn how to attune to those frequencies. And I recommend audio waves. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we do here at harmonicsellsbeats.com too. You know what I'm saying? We sell these beats, we create these audio sounds, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you need to find your specific niche because everybody don't have the same interest. So watch this. A divine or holy presence which inspires. The act of inhaling air to exert and guided by a divine influence. And that's your intuition, you could say. That's the spirit that coincides with you, that the Most High put in you. So watch this. which leads to creative action. So from inspiration to creative to creative action. This is what we're aiming at. We're trying to aim to some creative action here. This is what we need to do, man. We need to be creative. We need to be zealous. We need to be passionate in what we do. We need to love what we do. Now watch this. Self-confidence. This is what we lack. And this is what I'm going to conclude everything to. Because when it comes to focus and motivation and inspiration, you need to have self-confidence. And that's what a lot of people lack. They lack self-confidence because they want validation of how other people feel about them. They want a validation by others and not by their own. You should be able to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, you know what? I am worth something. I am destined for greatness. I am going to finish what I said I was going to finish. I am going to accomplish what I told myself I was going to accomplish years ago, months ago, weeks ago, a day ago, an hour ago, a minute ago. And go about the actionary steps through focus and engagement. You see what I'm saying? And concentration. Now watch this. Self-confidence, a feeling of oh man, a feeling of test in your abilities. You see what I'm saying? A feeling, okay? A feeling, being able to know that you're going to accomplish, having the self-confidence that you're actually going to accomplish something. Not just assuming, okay, yeah, I might do it. No, I will do it. And that's what I'm saying, that mindset, the way you words is very important too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I think I'll do it. Nah, how about you will do it? I am doing it. I did it. You know what I'm saying? Those are the words we need to start coinciding in our mind to apply self-confidence. So a feeling that implies to your ability. So self-assurance, man, that's what I'm aiming at. Self-assurance, being assured, man, by having faith, but you need to put the works with the faith in order to accomplish what you're accomplishing. Having the self-assurance, I will create my business. I will go about my actionary steps. I will pursue this relationship. I will get a better job than what I have. I will go on a different career path that I'm going to love. I will love myself. I will consider my health. I will bless others through value and through product services that will actually benefit. I will create abundance. I will generate profit. I will. That's the thing. You will. Or I am. Already that. That's what it is. So watch this. The feeling that implies to your ability, self-assurance, must be applied to complete a mission, purpose, project, plan, goal, or task. So this applies. Self-confidence needs to apply with this, man. To accomplish a mission, purpose, project, plan, goal, or task in your current position. Which a mission, you might want to create a new software that's going to help people benefit with their internet experience. Your purpose. What is your purpose and significance of your existence? What you're trying to accomplish? A project, a specific project, a product that you want to create, an audio tune, an album, a mixtape, a plan, something that you're going to endeavor in, a goal. You see what I'm saying? Something you want to accomplish, a task, like an essay, like loving yourself, like feeding yourself, like loving your spouse, like loving your man, your woman. You see what I'm saying? A task that you must accomplish, placed on your daily calendar. And that's one thing we touch on in Action Performance Received the ebook. So watch this. Self-confidence. So this is what I'm about to, this is the conclusion of the whole matter. This is the formula that you need to apply. Okay? And I had to define all this, that way you have a better understanding of what focus and motivation is. So we're going to do a recap. Focus, the center of interest or activity, the state of having or producing a clear image, paying particular attention to. Motivation, the reason for your action or behavior. Enthusiasm, excited, interest in the enjoyment of something or someone, having devotion, great loyalty and love in what you do. Dedication, devotion to a specific task or subject. Dedicated, devoting a lot of time and attention to a particular task or subject. Motive force, incentive, stimulus, stimulation to acquire inspiration. You must apply inspiration, the stimulation within the mind of some idea, feeling, or impulse, which leads to created action, a divine or holy presence which inspires. The act of inhaling air to exert of guided by a divine influence which leads to creative action, which must be applied with self-confidence, a feeling that applies to your ability. Self-assurance, which must be applied to accomplish and complete a mission, purpose, project, plan, goal, or task. So this is the formula to acquire inspiration. This is how you acquire it based on my results over the past 8 years of trial and error, being homeless, sleeping outside, being abused, physically, drug, police brutality, bugged out, lost in the sauce, out here in these streets, man. This is what I learned. You see what I'm saying? Self-confidence plus motivation must be applied to create inspiration. You need to have self-confidence, knowing the assurance that you will accomplish this, and having the focus, devoting the time, loving what you do, being excited in what you do to create inspiration to accomplish what you will accomplish. So with that being said, this is Jacoby Issachar. This is Creative Mind Productions. Do appreciate your time. If you do not know, Action Performance received the ebook. Everything we're defining here coincides within my 52-page ebook. Action Performance received the manuscript to define strategic work ethic through the acronym for your personal growth and development. If you do know or do not know, now you know. And if you already know, support what we do here at Creative Mind Productions, because we're here to create value for you. So with that being said, you have yourself a wonderful day. Stay focused, stay efficient.